Hello, everyone. This is Jennifer Williams with LUXE Life. I am your host and also a realtor with Coldwell Banker Global Luxury in the Gold Coast of the beautiful city of Chicago. Typically, I come on my podcast and I talk about real estate. And I woke up this morning and said, you know what? I'm going to change it up today. Because LUXE Life is not just about real estate. LUXE Life is also about lifestyle. And does that always mean the luxury lifestyle? No, it doesn't. Today's episode is going to be about motivation and drive. What drives you? Why are you driven? You know, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can see I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts from Fuse Salon. They have a store next to it, Rare Apparel, all combined in one. You can get your hair done and get fabulous outfits at the same time. And this shirt caught my eye. It says driven, and that's what I am, driven. So when I woke up this morning and said, I got to get this out. I got to get this message out. I got to get it out right away because there's going to be somebody out there that needs to hear what I have to say because it's motivating me. If it's doing it for me, it's got to be doing it for someone else. And even if I touch just one person, I did my job. So today, instead of real estate, we're going to talk motivation. We're going to talk what drives you, how I got from where I was to where I am. And if I can do it, so can you. You know, it's in our head. It's about mindset. And if you knew my previous story beforehand, you know, you'd understand a little bit. And we're not going to cover that topic today. We're going to cover motivation. So it starts in our head. How we talk to ourselves is what we attract. So when we're, selling an idea to somebody, hey, I've got this great idea. You're super excited about it. You're super stoked. Maybe I'm going to college for the first time. I'm at my age, I'm going to college for the first time. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you want to change a career. There's so many things that up in your head, maybe you have that fire in your belly, you have that passion and you want to go out and do it, but you have someone or just in your head from doubts that you've had with past experiences in life. Write those down. Write those things down on a piece of paper. Everything. Any negative thought that is in your head, anything that you are carrying with you from a past experience, whether it was your past experience, someone else's past experience, whatever it is, write it down on a piece of paper and write it in ink. Write it down. Take that piece of paper, crumble it up, because that negative energy, it's not doing any good for you. Let it go. Why are you still carrying it? Let it go. Crumble it up on that piece of paper and you get rid of it. I don't throw mine in the trash. Actually, what I do is light mine on fire. There's a fabulous real estate agent. I just heard podcast and he does the same thing. Any negative thoughts that come in, he writes them down, crumples it up, takes it outside and burns it and doesn't look back. And what this gentleman has come from and to do and where he's at and where he's going is unbelievable. And of course, I am speaking of the fabulous Christoph Chu, a fellow Coldwell Banker Global Luxury agent. He is unbelievable. Listen to a few of his podcasts if you want some motivation as well. He's with Tom Ferry on YouTube, which I find so inspirational. And if they have the courage to do that, so do I. So take a look and then take your positive. What do you want? What are your hopes and dreams? If you checked out my social media today, one of my post on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, everywhere was, you can sleep in, but that Ferrari is not going to buy itself. Basically saying to you, get up, get moving. What do you want out of your life? Not what is somebody else's expectations. What do you want out of your life? Take those positive things. What are your hopes, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations? Where do you want to travel to? What kind of car do you want to drive? What kind of house do you want to live in? And then call me for your house. I'll help you with that. But write those down. Separate sheet of paper from the one you've already gotten rid of. Write them down and keep writing and looking at that and reviewing it every single day. We are faced with challenges in life. They come out. Look at the negativity that's in the news. Look at the negativity in the world. And we can stay in that moment, or we can choose to move on. Why not move on? We got one life. Last time I checked, there's no second chances. So get out and get going. Get to doing. I look back and I realized that, when I was young and we had taken a family trip and gone to California. And it took a lot of awakening for me and realization for me to realize just where my love and passion of real estate came from. Because everybody said, you just went from this into this. Actually, to be honest with you, it came from a trip that my family made to California and then into Arizona. And I loved what the people that we were visiting, they had done. They had started out, they started out in construction and were building houses, doing spec houses, that kind of thing. And we're going back. We're going back 30 years ago, about 30 years ago. But they moved into real estate and they were selling these beautiful homes in these fabulous locations. And I loved it. It clicked for me. Life moved in different direction and, got into construction. And after doing that I had to realize I was living somebody else's dream. I was making someone else's dream a reality. I wasn't making my own. And through a series of unfortunate events, that career stopped. So I had to move forward. You can't just stay here. You can be getting punched and knocked down and kicked and everything you can imagine coming at you at the same time. You know what I had to learn that told me that my time and that moment, that season of my life was done. And a very, very wise woman said to me, in probably one of my darker moments of life, where everything was coming down. And she said to me, you're going to build your own. This is going to be your own thing. Think how proud you're going to be in a few years because it's going to work. She was right. Because it's going to work. And I'm as happy as I can be. I can't even tell you. And from the support and the love that I've had with my friends and my family, cheering me on. Yes, sometimes negativity, that negative thoughts would come in and you'd have something, but those challenges aren't to deter you from your passion. Those challenges are do you really want it? Like, how bad do you want it? We're not just going to give it to you. You got to earn it. And when you get out and you earn it, it comes to you. When you show people that you care, you show up. When you have that level, take yourself to that level of knowledge where people then come to you and ask for advice or what would you do? Or how would you, and you say it with confidence. That's the difference. You become driven. You become where you have that focus, that laser focus, and you get your goals, you reach them. Whatever you're going through, temporary, completely temporary. I'm here to tell you, if I can move forward, so can you. And if you're listening, obviously you want to move forward too. Maybe this message is getting to you in a spot. Maybe you just needed to get out of bed. You need to just a little bit of, hey, come on, let's go. Because by the time, depending on what location you are in the United States or around the world, New York is already making decisions. Chicago's already making decisions that affect your money, that affect your life. So are you going to sit back and lay there and just not take part? It's your life. Go do it. Go get it. Don't give up on your dreams. Change your attitude, change your altitude. Steve Harvey said that one time in a motivational video I was listening to on YouTube. You know, at times how we talk to ourselves has so much greater impact than how others talk to us. You could have so much, like you said, I had a great support team. Love a family you can't even believe. It took a lot to get to that love of family. You know, some were always there, others were not, and had come into my life at the right point in time. And I'm unbelievably thankful for that. And it's all about growing and getting out and doing and serving. And what is your purpose? Find what's your purpose. What's your calling? Not somebody else's opinion of you. What drives you? I hope you enjoyed this podcast. We're going to have more in motivational, and again, always about real estate, because that is my passion. I have come through and realized that first season of life, in my experiences and my challenges and everything I learned, was just a coming attraction to the main event. That's what helped build me to who I am today, and to where I can have the confidence to get on a podcast, to get on YouTube, and give you just a little bit of advice and a highlight of my story. How many other real estate agents can say that? How many other people can say that? Not too many now, can they? So, you know, what I challenge you to do too is get on Google, get into your Google search engine and type in Jennifer Williams, Chicago. And guess who will pop up? That would be me. So I have taken myself from no knowledge of when I was younger, I didn't know anything about real estate, didn't know anything about construction, to now today. Stick with it, no matter what it is. Stick with it. Stay tuned for more motivational, and we're also going to be having quite a few more, obviously, real estate podcasts on here shortly. And what a blessing. It's been a ride. Jennifer Williams, LUXE Life is my podcast. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, at Jennifer Williams Broker, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snapchat, you name it, we're out there. 708-710-9266 is my number. Shoot me an email, jensellslux@gmail.com. That's LUXE, or Jennifer Williams at cbrealty.com. You could also Google Jennifer Williams Coldwell Banker, and guess who comes up? That would be me. So if I can do it, you can do it. Get going. Till next time.